Hello, my friends. I'm Eric, and today we are watching episode 20 of season 7 of Supernatural. So, yeah, we are closing in on the end of this season. Another season polished off, you know. And last time around was fun, I thought. It was a really Bobby-focused episode, which is strange, because there shouldn't be Bobby-focused episodes anymore, because Bobby has sadly passed on. But Bobby is a ghost, and now the guys know that Bobby is a ghost, and he has more of a presence. I think he can manifest now, right? Yeah, because he did, and yeah, I think he can manifest, like, and show himself to them now. And that might be a really useful ally to have, but it can't last. I don't know how long we're gonna have him around, but I don't feel it's gonna be super long. Maybe the rest of the season or something. Like that could actually be pretty appropriate, you know? Like he stuck around to help them deal with the Leviathans. He got killed once by Dick, and he'll get killed again by Dick. That could be really appropriate. But we'll see. So yeah, last time around was a haunted house where people got killed and then they were trapped there as ghosts. It was a fun episode. Actually, it was. I shouldn't say that as if it's surprising, you know. Most of the episodes are good, but there has been a lot of like substandard episodes in this season, I felt. Maybe that's why, because I've heard a lot of people say like, well, a lot of people is exaggerating maybe, but like there has been multiple, a good amount of comments saying that this is like the worst season of all of them. And if that is true, if I'm gonna agree with that statement at the end of this whole adventure, then that feels nice, you know. It feels good if this is the lowest point it'll get to. But anyways, we have 4 episodes left, and like at this point, I really hope we are going to focus really hard on the Leviathans, because there hasn't been a whole lot of focus on them. And I mean, they've popped up here and there, but there hasn't been like full episodes dedicated to it yet, really. There's been like a couple, but like not enough, I would say. And yeah, we're closing in on the end of the season, so it seems appropriate. Anyways, like, because here's the thing, like I don't want it to get too dragged out, but at the same time, I feel like I want them to have more screen time. Like, we've already established that they are a significant threat, but like the payoff for like if they don't appear again until the finale, it feels like the payoff is way smaller, or like it feels less significant if they are less of a presence, you know. If they have like Lucifer, for instance, he was, well, was he? Well, he was always, his presence was always felt, and there was like, it felt like a lot of episodes, like half the season felt like it dealt with Lucifer in season 5, and yeah, I mean that builds up the villain so that when we finally defeat him, it's a much bigger deal, and I don't feel like the Leviathans have gotten enough screen time yet. That's what I'm getting at. So let's see what this episode has in store for us. Before we get started though, I just quickly want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, I am 8 episodes ahead of where I am on YouTube. So if that interests you, feel free to check it out. Links in the description down below. The episodes are also uncut, not edited down like here on YouTube. And there's all the other shows and movies and stuff I do over there. With that said, it's time to get into episode 20 of season 7 of Supernatural.
All right, well, thanks for looking. Yep, bye. So, no, I didn't see any pattern to the dig sites either.
Oh, yeah, right. They talked about that last time.
What's Dick looking for?
Is Bobby? Oh, don't freak out, guys. You know who it is.
I wish it were that easy. Think.
Okay. So
Bobby?
he can manifest, but it's really hard. He's trying his best.
Those numbers I gave you.
Yeah?
The empty lot in Cheeseville? Yeah, well, it ain't gonna be empty for long.
No, do tell me.
Dick's big plan right
Yeah,
before he linked
yeah, I know you saw it, and you looked horrified.
What month is this? State-of-the-art slaughterhouse, and we're the beef.
Don't you think that's a little bold for Dick?
I bet you no one will even notice.
You sure
'Cause
about
first,
that?
he's gonna dumb us all down with turducken-style munchies, make us docile.
Yeah, but that plan was cancelled, wasn't it?
Neat. Next, he's gonna cure us.
Yeah.
What?
All the biggies.
It's great that Bobby is putting this together for them.
They're engineering the perfect herd.
With the very first dose, it starts to work on the DNA, slowing their metabolism.
Yeah, but I
causing
thought they
weight gain,
cancelled
napkin,
this
reversal
this
range,
turducken
makes
project.
This is about knocking us off the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
This is about them Levi's
I
living here
love
forever,
that
one
so
percenter
much.
style. While we...
Who's this?
This email was sent because some prince is trying to hack into my hard drive right this second, so unless it's you, you got trouble.
Okay. Good to know. So this woman is trying to hack into Frank's hard drive.
Okay,
Why
my
does
drive
she
is
have
full of
it, and who
compromising
is she?
info.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
It's in the middle of the Death Star.
I think you're exaggerating a bit, but yeah, functionally. But I think we kind of expected that, right? Because it was most likely Leviathans who got to Frank. I don't know if they killed him or if he escaped or like what happened there, but like, yeah, if anyone were supposed to have it, it would be them. Hey, it's Felicia Day. The girl with the Dungeons and Dragons tattoo. Oh, it's clever. Oh, it's nice that she's enjoying life, huh? I wish I could do that too. There you go. Back to compost. I saw Wonder Woman. Hey, Hermione.
How'd it go last night?
She's stealing
Charlie, it's a
money
moral
and
imperative
donating
let
it
me live
to
vicariously through you.
Pictures or didn't happen, right?
animal welfare. From
Hooked up
U.S.
at charity
conservatives.
benefit?
If you can't
Awesome.
score to reproductive,
What, do you insist on breaking the law on company property?
faster internet connection here.
Finds out, he's gonna fire you.
Well,
Or
she's
get you
too
arrested.
good, so she's
Bear,
obviously
Pete,
not going to get found out.
please.
My office. Now.
I love you.
I know.
So, I mean, she's clearly not a Leviathan. I'm assuming she's going to be a friend.
Charlie, I've been running things for her well. Feels like since before the dawn of man. I always had
That's
a
actually
vision,
literal.
and I'm close to realizing. I don't want to brag, but the world is my dinner plate.
I love his style. Like, because of what we know about him means that the words he says mean more than, like, yeah.
You're kind of completing me right now, Charlie. You have that
Yeah, agreed.
spark,
That's kind of weird.
thing that makes humans so. People like you are impossible to copy.
Copy?
Take the compliment.
Yeah, actually copy. Yeah, that's exactly
this
what I mean.
belonged to one Frank Devereaux.
It's impressive because
Let's
that's
keep 'em all.
actually a hard
It's
drive.
encrypted or
A
whatever you
mechanical
crazy
hard drive.
kids say these days.
So it's impressive because usually when they have like
You're welcome.
tech stuff, it's usually
You have 3 days, you're
nonsense
fired.
in TV shows.
I mean assignment.
Is that good?
It means the Eye of Sauron is on me.
Yeah, exactly.
If you need anything, I'll be back in the Shire.
You kind of do look a bit like a hobbit. You're a bit too tall for it, but yeah, you could have been an extra.
What if we mailed in the flask? Then I could ghost through the joint. I mean, it's not like Dick can kill me twice.
Don't be so sure
You got
about
a
that.
better plan? Come on, just because I'm dead doesn't mean I don't know how to do my damn job.
No, but you might die again, and we
Bobby,
don't know what
that's
happens
Dick's
when
office.
you kill a ghost.
What happens if you run into Dick and, you know, go vengeful? You know, it's not something.
Yeah, that's
Come
that's
on, give
that's
me
true.
some credit.
There's too much we don't know about what it's like being ghost, so it's. I mean, it's a kind of a new situation. This.
I'll get us some coffee. I assume you want some crack in yours?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Thanks, Charlie.
Who's this D-bag? Don't do it. I'm just gonna bring it right to him.
You can't. Problem with authority and so on. Being a girl
You're
boss.
right, H. You're always right. Frax a Leviathan.
We're through the looking glass. Blood is black, and black is blood. Don't turn your back. Get out of the building. Get out of the country.
I don't think the country's gonna be enough. I think they're going global.
Where's Pete?
Probably snuck down to the garage for a smoky treat.
Pete might actually be a Leviathan, though. I mean, he doesn't look like it. He looks like he acts very human, but...
How's it going? Charlie was here all night.
You know, that drive's very important to me. I'm going to want to watch while I kept.
Oh, okay,
I
so
will do
here's the...
just
Now
that.
they're
No,
gonna turn him
you
in.
won't.
They're gonna shapeshift. Oh, and Charlie saw that. Well, that's good. If she was uncertain previously, not anymore. Why is that moving?
It's all right. I'm not gonna hurt
Good.
you.
Get away from me.
Look, we're not Leviathans, okay? He wants to prove it. You know what borax does to him?
Yeah, but she hasn't seen it.
Good.
Nice. We're all
the
on
hell
the
are
same
you
page
guys?
now.
A nation of hard-working individuals.
True, you don't have a choice.
No one works harder for you than Sucrecorp. Your well-being is our #1 priority.
Oh.
Sucrecorp.
Oh. Maybe they did keep going with that turducken experiment, but they turned it into... I mean, Sucrocorp sounds like what they're dealing with is corn syrup. You know, it's in everything in America. You know, that high fructose corn syrup thing. It's in everything. And if you can have like the turducken drug thing in that, then America's boned.
How long did it take you to crack into Frank's drive?
A day or so?
Is there anything you can't hack into?
Not yet.
How about Dick Roman's email?
Why would I?
We upgraded apparently
He's one of
from
No, he's their leader.
from Frank.
So what's the end game? Steal our resources, make us some slaves?
Planet-wide value meal. We're the meat.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, serious.
All right, let's do this. What am I looking for?
Well, for starters, anything about archaeological dig sites.
Like Indiana Jones stuff?
All we know is
what's
that
up with
they've
that?
been digging all over.
Dick's email isn't on the company server. It's on a private one. In his office.
Meaning?
You can't get
You have to get to it.
You're at his desk.
So you're saying that if we're inside Dick's office, then we can hack into his email?
You can't. Only someone like...
You just volunteered.
But I sure as hell ain't doing it. What are the chances I see everything on that drive and Dick lets me live anyway?
I think you know.
Decent, actually.
So
'Cause,
I erase
I mean,
the drive first.
You're
protect me and
irreplaceable, he
you.
says so.
Then I go back to...
You're on Dick's radar, which means you don't have an old life anymore.
I'm gonna die.
Very likely,
I should
yeah.
have taken that job at Google.
Because you met Dean and Sam.
Look,
But now I volunteer. I gotta go back in anyways to wipe Frank's drive. Might as well break into Dick's office too.
I like your
are you
attitude.
sure?
No.
Do you have a key card? Get into the building?
Yeah. I can't duplicate him, but I can make a fake attack.
Yeah, chill, Bobby. Might not want to like appear before Charlie. She might freak a bit.
How's it going? 15 minutes ain't a lot of time.
No. She said if it took longer to hack his desktop, then she deserved to be eaten.
I like her.
Yeah, me too. Oh, she's so dead.
Bobby. You think he...
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Look, that's kind of a family heirloom. It's a good luck charm, okay? So don't lose it.
Copy that.
Just act natural.
I'm in. I've always wanted to say that.
You're on the
Yeah.
clock. Move.
Enjoy it while you can. God damn it, Bobby. I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned he's gonna do something stupid. I mean, I shouldn't be concerned because Charlie being with
The big-ass
our
guard
guys
walking
means
out
that
the
she's gonna
door.
die
What
eventually.
do I do? He's not going anywhere. I don't know. He always kind of smiles a bit. I don't really...
Good. What you're gonna do is you're gonna walk right up to him,
Oh, he's...
and you're gonna flirt your way past.
Yeah, he's interested.
I can't. He's not my type.
You're gonna have to play through that.
As in, he's not a girl.
You pretend to be bi?
Pretend he has boobs.
Worse.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
No. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through this.
This is gonna be awkward. I'm here for it.
Start with a smile. Relax, Charlie. You just got home.
Oh, I like this.
For you.
I like this framing.
Just trying to get back to my fighting weight,
It shows. You look amazing.
You look amazing.
This never happened.
You're really good at picking up guys,
You ever do
Dean.
anything else with your...
Take a girl out
Stop
for a
laughing,
drink?
Sammy.
Stop laughing, Sammy.
Come on, Charlie, you're smarter than that.
You don't know that. You were saying about going out, drinks?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, he's just gonna think
Pencil
you're
that in.
quirky.
Hey, can I ask you a favor?
Oh,
I feel dirty.
he thinks he's gonna get
You and me
lucky.
both, sister.
Winning.
Password is winning with 2 1s. Ew.
Yeah. They're preparing. What are they preparing? Why? Are they gonna have that to throw? That wasn't smart. Was it a different? No, it was Dick's office.
We really shouldn't be in here. Mr. Roman doesn't like people in his office.
I'm sure.
Just,
Have you seen his
just be
bathroom?
quiet about it. You might stay alive.
You know what? New plan. From now on, we just stay in the van and send in the 90-pound girl.
Dean, every chomper on Earth knows our face. How many do you think are in that building? We wouldn't make it past the lobby.
I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot of them actually. Under 10, I'm guessing. You know, because you want to put people in key positions. Having them as just like security guards doesn't make sense.
Sending you all the flag dig files now.
Charlie, you are a genius.
I know. It's a problem.
Oh, who's this?
Damn it.
Oh no, it's our Leviathan boss.
Pete. Are you seeing this?
It looks like Dick stopped digging days ago.
Why?
Guess you found what he was looking for.
Yeah, I was about to say
Can you...
Looking at travel reports, expenses. Here we go.
Iran departure.
Something in a... Whatever it is, it's coming here for Dick tonight. So,
Yikes.
what the hell is
That's
it?
very fortunate for
Whatever it is,
us.
he wants it back.
Hey, Charlie. I was hoping I'd find you here.
Hey, Dick. Oh, that smile is so creepy. He does that so well. So, no go?
So now what?
Or... Oh, they managed to get to it. Yeah, you know us.
Done that.
Awesome.
Courier said to
I
pick it
love
up.
that.
What's the exact
2 hours
landing
earlier. Okay, we
42
get to see.
minutes. I'll finish mopping you guys off the drive and get the hell out of Dodge.
time? Call us when you're clear.
Text her from the border, bro.
Yeah, I hope for your sake that you manage that. I mean, if it's just a one and done, one episode and done, then yeah, she should be okay. But
Watch.
if she's in 2 episodes, then I start getting really worried. Nice. So Sam's tinkering with borax in the van paid off.
Show me what you found.
Did we just steal a hunk of red clay?
That's a good question. Oh, we answered that a few thousand miles away from here, though. Where's Charlie?
Yeah, that's weird.
Dick Roman.
Oh, here we are.
The girl's right there.
Yeah,
Worry about her.
control yourself.
Or did it just... So really, how did you do it?
Do what?
You broke the unbreakable. What's the thought process? Walk me through it and ixnay the jargon.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
iPads and viruses and holy crap, you can be crafty. What is that, Charlie?
Um,
Because I can feed
I don't know.
fact in your brain to someone else they still wouldn't be able to be.
The divine spark
I
or
guess you
something?
can't
Who the
call me.
heck knows?
Don't think that doesn't piss me off.
I love his vibe. Like, there's so many implicit threats in it. There's no actual threats, but it's like you can read it that way, and he always means it that way. But people don't assume that he doesn't mean it that way. Okay, and she got out. Hopefully she does what she said she would, and gets the heck out of Dodge.
Lock the building down. Now.
Was that in time or not? Ah, fudge. Hey, come on. Oh, yes, Bobby. Well done. Hey, don't send the other guy to her, for goodness sakes.
That would explain it. You're hanging with the wrong crowd, kiddo.
No. You want to turn people into food.
Not so fast, dick.
Yeah, this is vengeful spirit stuff. It's not good.
You gotta do that again. That tickled.
Dean, come on.
I really enjoy Dick. I really do.
Charlie, talk
don't
to
quote
us. You
me on
okay?
that.
Why didn't you kill him?
We can't yet.
The really evil ones always need a special sword. Oh, okay. I'm gonna
That's a
pass
thought.
out now.
Would that
They
exist?
have it.
Please, sir, don't bid me.
Bid you? Why would I waste a perfectly good meal?
Oh, Dick got angry.
I left your dumb flask on the back seat, by the way. Worst good luck charm ever.
Not really.
Thanks.
Saved your life.
We can't thank you enough.
Actually, you can. Never contact me again, like, ever. Deal?
Deal.
Yeah, deal, I guess.
We gotta talk.
You mean before we get back to the car and the flask?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So what the
before
hell
Bobby
happened
can
back in
hear
the
it.
lobby, Dean? That was vengeful spirit crap.
I know. But it's still Bobby. Look, let's just figure out what that thing we stole is, and then we'll figure out what the hell to do with Bobby.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so that was episode 20 of season 7 of Supernatural. Is it too much to assume or presume, I guess is the right word? I don't know. English is not my first language. But like to count on the... Because there's 3 episodes left now. Usually there would only be 2, but there's 3 in this season for some reason. Assuming that the last 3 are going to be Leviathan related as well. They might sneak 1 episode in, that's Monster of the Week. But like we need 2 episodes for the finale, right? And I was kind of assuming that we were going to spend we're going to spend 1 episode figuring out what this clay thing that we stole, what the heck that is. That Dick has been digging for across the world. If that's true, then that means we get like a 4 episode season finale. And I really like the thought of that. Like, because I know it's a character flaw, and sometimes, for many things, I enjoy shorter stories. But for the most time, I enjoy big sweeping epics. Like, for instance, The Wheel of Time, which is 14 books long. That's like 12,000 pages or something like that. Like, is it even a book if it's under like 700 pages? Basically, otherwise it's a short story. And that's not true, of course, but I'm exaggerating. But like, yeah, I really like when you go really, really, really big in scope. I think that's a large part of why, for instance, I really enjoyed Legend of Korra, maybe more than The Last Airbender, because that had greater in scope, greater in ambition, compared to The Last Airbender. That was just like what's it called? A hero's journey. Very simple and very like defeat the evil king, basically. And like I really, really enjoyed. I'm starting to see what people mean. The first 5 seasons, because they each led into the next. And like then season 6 was kind of a fresh start in a way. And this vision of this 5-season storyline, that's my jam, and having like this story with the Leviathans spread out across 1 season, it's good. It could have been better if it had been 2 seasons. Maybe it would have been too much, but like, of course you can't just artificially drag stuff out. It needs to be justified. There needs to be content enough for it. Like, you need to do it right or don't do it. But like, yeah, longer stories I enjoy more because the resolution is more impactful. So like for One Piece, for instance, that I watch, the anime, and read now, I've gone over to reading it instead. Because it's going to be impossible to avoid spoilers for it. But like these are characters that I have spent like over 20 years with. So when things happen, when there's emotional scenes, because I have 20 years of history with these characters, it hits much harder than if it's like for instance, I watched Kung Fu Panda, and that was really touching towards the end. In the first one, for instance, like those animated movies are always very touching and heartwarming. But if I had spent if I had spent like 30 movies with the Kung Fu Panda with Po before coming to that resolution, then I would have been a complete mess, you know? So yeah, I think that time spent really helps, and that's why I really enjoy these characters, Sam and Dean, for instance, because we spent so much time with them. That's why, for instance, for Dean, I feel so much for him, because yeah, we've spent so much time with him, and that's why I don't worry overly much about Sam, because he has Dean, and he also he has learned more how to be his own person and so on. And like I feel like I really know them, you know. And in shorter stories, that's harder to do because you don't get to spend as much time with the people. Anyways, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, I'm really appreciating that it appears that we're going to get a 4-episode finale. That's what I started with. I also really appreciate that this Charlie, Felicia Day, because it looks like she's going to get out alive. You know, that's highly irregular for people who cooperate with us. Usually it's victims or potential victims that we save, or it's long-standing companions that inevitably die. And Charlie seems to have found like the nice middle ground there by being like not a victim, but a potential, a very temporary ally. Hopefully I don't know. How do I feel? Like, I like her, and her talents are really useful, so she would be a really good asset to have. But if she was in more episodes, then she would 100% be doomed to die. No, I think I'm okay if this is a one and done. I think that seems reasonable. It was fun, though. I really appreciate that, like, just small things. There were some nonsense as well, like the stuff she was typing, that she wasn't typing, it was just like it just came in. But like that, a lot of that stuff was nonsense. There was some like kinda SQL queries, which is a bit more like reasonable. But it's like I've seen suggestions for these videos on YouTube for on my recommended tab of like this drummer who is like reviewing drumming scenes from movies, and for instance, like where he goes over like what they actually played compared to what was in the like soundtrack, what was in the movie or TV show, and it's like it's never true. What they're hitting on screen and what you're hearing is like doesn't translate, and that's also basically always the case for functionally everything. I mean, IT stuff is also never true, but just like the small fact that when Dick handed her the hard drive, it was an actual hard drive. You know, that's kind of impressive. That's a very low bar to set, but I mean, I guess, yeah, that's where the bar is currently. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to come next. Like, because Dick wouldn't do these digs if it wasn't really essential, right? And it's something he needs to progress. it's like, here's what I'm thinking. It can't be something that's gonna stop Dick, can it? Because if it's something that's gonna stop Dick and he needed to spend this much time and effort on locating it, why wouldn't he just leave it where it was? You know? So to me, that feels like it needs to be something that he needs in order to accomplish his goals, basically. I'm also really curious about, like, I think I'm right on the money with this, but like that ad that was like in the middle of the episode for Sucro Corp, like the way it was positioned, like where in the episode it was and so on, it really made me think of like the turducken experiment, that they are continuing this. And because that turducken experiment is a good as an experiment, but as a rollout, that's stupid, you know, because it relies on people going to Biggersons, and it relies on people trying the turducken while they're at Biggersons. It's too many variables, you know. It's not a reliable method. But if you get it into something like, sugar isn't, most things in America is way sweeter, like most products, like bread, or like most things are way sweeter in America than in the rest of the world. And they also consume a lot more sugar. And it's not technically sugar anymore, because like what they always use, because it's much, much, much cheaper, is high fructose corn syrup. So I'm guessing that they've succeeded in eliminating the roid rage aspect of that drug that was in the turducken, and they've instead placed it in placed it enriched like some corn syrup with it. And if that's the case, there's not going to be any way to escape, at least for Americans. And this show is always like focused on America. The fate of America is the fate of the world, you know. Like if America goes to crap, that's like synonymous with the world. Like, so that's the world ending and so on. Anyways, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes from this Iranian clay that they found. But that is for a different day. For today, I'm done, and I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.